What if I told you that some of the foods sitting in your kitchen right now could be more powerful than many medications when it comes to reducing inflammation in your body? And here's the kicker. You're probably already eating some of them without even realizing their incredible health benefits. Today, we're diving deep into the world's most effective anti-inflammatory foods and how they can transform your health from the inside out. We'll explore the science behind inflammation, discover which foods are your body's best allies in this fight, and I'll give you practical, actionable strategies you can start using today. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to add to your shopping cart to help your body heal naturally. Before we jump into the foods, let's quickly understand what inflammation actually is. Because here's the deal. Not all inflammation is bad. Think of inflammation as your body's fire department. When you get a cut or fight off an infection, inflammation rushes to the scene to help heal and protect you. That's acute inflammation, and it's actually your friend. But here's where things get tricky. Chronic inflammation is like having that fire department constantly on high alert, even when there's no emergency. This ongoing state can contribute to heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even accelerate aging. The good news? What you eat plays a huge role in either fanning these flames or helping put out the fire. Recent research published in 2024 shows just how much our modern diet contributes to this problem. Studies highlight that adding more garlic, ginger, turmeric, and green and black tea, which are all anti-inflammatory, to your diet can make a significant difference in reducing chronic inflammation markers. But here's what's really fascinating. An anti-inflammatory diet is characterized by incorporating foods with potential anti-inflammatory properties, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, legumes, spices, herbs, and plant-based protein, while avoiding pro-inflammatory foods like processed meats and refined carbohydrates. The Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes these anti-inflammatory foods, has shown remarkable results. A randomized trial of participants at risk for cardiovascular disease found that a Mediterranean diet, with an emphasis on fresh fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, seafood, and olive oil, significantly decreased several markers of inflammation compared with a low-fat diet. Let's start with what I consider the MVP of anti-inflammatory foods: fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. Think of omega-3s as your body's natural cooling system. They literally help turn down the inflammatory response. Here's the science. Omega-3s work by competing with omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation when consumed in excess. Most of us get way too many omega-6s from processed foods and not nearly enough omega-3s. Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. That's about 8 ounces total. Berries are among the foods that fight inflammation, and here's why they're so effective. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries contain compounds called anthocyanins. These are what give berries their vibrant colors and their anti-inflammatory superpowers. Studies show that people who eat berries regularly have lower levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. The best part? You only need about half a cup of berries daily to see benefits. Frozen berries work just as well as fresh ones, making this an affordable year-round option. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and arugula are among the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. These dark leafy greens provide vitamins A, C, E, and K, as well as minerals like magnesium, calcium, and iron. But their anti-inflammatory power comes from compounds like vitamin K and various antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals. Here's a simple trick. Aim to include at least 1 serving of dark leafy greens in your daily diet. Whether it's spinach in your morning smoothie, kale in your lunch salad, or sautéed Swiss chard with dinner, your body will thank you. Now let's talk about turmeric, often called the golden spice. The active ingredient in turmeric, curcumin, is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Curcumin appears to inhibit inflammation through several mechanisms, including the COX-2 pathway blocked by non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. But here's the catch. Curcumin isn't easily absorbed by your body on its own. The solution? Combine it with black pepper, which contains piperine, a compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Also, consuming turmeric with a bit of fat helps absorption since curcumin is fat-soluble. Nuts and select vegetable oils rich in flavonoids and N3 polyunsaturated fatty acids are notable anti-inflammatory foods. Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are particularly powerful because they provide healthy fats, fiber, and various minerals. Walnuts deserve special mention here. They're one of the few plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Just 1 ounce of walnuts daily can help reduce inflammatory markers. That's about 14 walnut halves, easy to add to your morning oatmeal or afternoon yogurt. Now, let's talk about what you want to avoid. Pro-inflammatory foods include fried foods, sodas, refined carbohydrates, and red meat. This contrasts with pro-inflammatory meats high in saturated fats compared to the anti-inflammatory foods we've been discussing. Think of it this way. Every meal is an opportunity to either feed inflammation or fight it. When you choose a piece of grilled salmon over a processed burger or berries over a sugary dessert, you're actively helping your body heal. Here's a simple way to build anti-inflammatory meals. Fill half your plate with colorful vegetables. Think rainbow, the more colors the better. 1/4 with lean protein, especially fatty fish twice a week, and 1/4 with whole grains or starchy vegetables. Begin each morning with an anti-inflammatory smoothie. Blend spinach, berries, a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, and a pinch of turmeric with black pepper. This gives you multiple anti-inflammatory foods in one delicious package. For the next 2 weeks, try adding 1 new anti-inflammatory food to your diet each day. Monday might be walnuts in your oatmeal, Tuesday could be turmeric in your stir-fry, Wednesday might feature salmon for dinner. This gradual approach helps you build lasting habits without feeling overwhelmed. Replace refined cooking oils with extra virgin olive oil, swap regular tea for green tea, choose dark berries over other fruits when possible, and replace processed snacks with a handful of mixed nuts. Prepare anti-inflammatory ingredients in advance. Wash and prep your leafy greens, portion out nuts and seeds, and cook a big batch of quinoa or brown rice for the week. Having these ready makes it easier to build anti-inflammatory meals quickly. Now, here's something important to remember. While these foods can significantly help reduce inflammation, they're not a magic cure-all. If you have a serious inflammatory condition like rheumatoid arthritis or inflammatory bowel disease, these dietary changes should complement, not replace, your medical treatment. Always work with your healthcare provider to create a comprehensive treatment plan. Also, some people may have allergies to nuts, fish, or other foods mentioned. If you have food allergies, work with a registered dietitian to find suitable alternatives that still provide anti-inflammatory benefits. If you're taking blood-thinning medications, be cautious with large amounts of turmeric or fish oil supplements, as they can affect blood clotting. Again, discuss these changes with your healthcare provider. Let's wrap this up with the key takeaways. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to many health issues, but the good news is that food can be powerful medicine. Focus on incorporating fatty fish, colorful berries, dark leafy greens, turmeric, and nuts into your regular diet, while reducing processed foods, refined sugars, and excessive amounts of red meat. Remember, consistent evidence demonstrates that healthy dietary habits, including anti-inflammatory diets, decrease overall risk, morbidity, and mortality from chronic diseases. This isn't just about feeling better today, it's an investment in your long-term health and vitality. If you found this information helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based nutrition content. I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite anti-inflammatory food that I mentioned today? Or maybe you have a creative way you like to incorporate turmeric or omega-3s into your meals? Drop your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Let's learn from each other. Thanks for watching, and remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and reduce inflammation naturally. Small, consistent changes in what you eat can lead to big improvements in how you feel. Keep experimenting with these anti-inflammatory foods, listen to your body, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive even deeper into the fascinating world of nutrition and health.